Hey guys, Carol and I are in Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville,
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 Nashville.
Nashville, and right behind me is Hattie B's. I've eaten here once before and I had the regular hot. Today I'm going to be trying the shut the clock up and see if I can actually do it. It's supposed to be really hot, but I'm going to try it. Let's go.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
There's always a lineup here, and we'll let you know how long this lineup lasts.
It doesn't look like that guy on the left is happy about Ken filming him.
Last time we were here, the lineup went all the way around the corner and
This gentleman also doesn't look happy with Ken pointing a camera at him, as well as pointing in his general direction, telling his stupid story about the last time he was at this particular restaurant. Like, did you see how quickly the guy's head went to his right when Ken started up with his nonsense? Like, have some friggin' manners, Ken. You're the only one that wants to have yourself filmed while you're, gorging yourself on a meal.
down the street. Luckily, we don't have to go as far.
How are you?
All right, how are you doing?
Good. Are we eating here?
Yes, you can order first.
Can I please have 3 fried tenders at Southern Pizza Holdings?
I'm going to do the shut the clock up sandwich.
Okay, so the cook up is ghost pepper, habanero, jalapeno, cayenne, chili powder. Is that cool?
Got it.
No, you didn't. You say later in the video that it was too noisy for you to hear what she was saying when she listed it off. So, yeah, just going, got it. Yeah.
Side?
I'm going to do the crinkle cut fries, the black eyed pea salad.
This is what I don't understand with you, Ken. You can refrain from ordering pop with your meals, but you always have to order the fries as a side. Why can't you just pick something that's healthier? Yes, you ordered the black-eyed pea salad, but that was on top of ordering the fries. You could have ordered coleslaw or baked beans. Those would have been better options.
Sauce?
What do you recommend? I guess if it's going to be that hot, I guess the ranch would be the best.
Yet again, we get the deer caught in the headlights look from Ken as he's trying to decide between 4 or 5 different sauces. Then he does the nonsensical, what do you recommend? And then immediately he picks the ranch because that's what he wants. So why bother asking the server, or sorry, the cashier in this case, what they recommend? Honestly, you never take their recommendation if they give you one. You always pick what you want, so just pick what you frickin' want and stop being a moron.
Everything on the sandwich okay?
Sounds great.
What else are we doing, guys?
I'm going to do a banana pudding on the side there, and then.
This side here?
Oh, right.
Yes, sir. Sometimes it's not being very nice. There it goes. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank goodness he did not get 69 as his order number, because we all know that he would have made an ooh la la moment out of that. Because Ken is such a juvenile with his ooh la la jokes. He did that a couple of times in this video, and it's just so cringe, so annoying, and I don't know why he does it, because I don't think anybody finds it funny. Like, that's stuff that middle school kids do.
I'm actually pretty scared. The whole time I'm kind of maybe regretting this decision.
Ken, just quit the act. You're shitty at it, and it doesn't make this any more dramatic. We all know that you're attempting to build up suspense for the video, hoping that it's going to get your view count up. It's not. If there's any regret that you have in this moment, it should be your life. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory sense. I'm actually being quite serious because you have proven just how much of a moron you are to the internet. You have done yourself such a disservice with your YouTube channel over the years because all you've proven to people is how bigoted you are and how all you care about is money, 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 period.
Thank you.
That's mine.
All right.
Well, that's typical Ken, making Carol go cater to him by getting their beverages. And then she puts down the first cup on the farthest side of the table, and he immediately reaches for it. And then she has to tell him, "That's mine!" And he's like, "Oh, right. Yeah, okay, Ken, right. You knew that. Yeah, you just didn't like that she, once again, chastised you for, trying to take something that was hers. Kind of like in your Waffle House video earlier on this trip, where you tried to steal her bacon."
I'm gonna need all that water. So there you go, guys. All together, it was $45.42. Last time we were here, I was here with the boys on a football trip. It was packed. Standing room, all that area was, everybody's waiting for people to leave the tables so that you can sit and eat. And I think Paul and the boys and we sat at this table.
Surprisingly, you might actually be correct that you're sitting in approximately the area that you sat at when you went to Hattie B's the last time. I guess you missed Paul that much that you wanted to sit where his ass was, huh? But at least this time, you didn't look like a complete moron in your Go Sports Team Go uniform, where you were decked out in Bills attire, because you're such a huge Bills fan. Meanwhile, you can't name any players on the team.
The woman at the cash, she listed off all the ingredients that are in the Shut the Clock Up. And it sounds pretty spooky. I'll try and find it online because I could barely hear what she was saying.
What he really means is he was too bothered to listen to what she was saying, because it did not sound all that noisy over at the counter. Yes, he was filming with his iPhone, but we could clearly hear her, and we were at the same distance from her that he was. So either he is that deaf, or he's just, as I said, too bothered to pay attention to what she's saying.
But I'll put the list up here, and you guys can see how hot the Shut the Clock Up is. Would you do it? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Feeling that with yours.
Shut the clock up.
That's my kind of stuff. I eat stuff. There's no way. Most important pudding.
Oh yeah, that pudding. Love this stuff.
Look how he immediately reaches to pull the pudding away from Carol, as if he doesn't want her to have it anywhere near her. That's Ken's pudding, and Carol can't have any of it.
I think that's it. Thank you. So there it is. Shut the clock up.
Yet another sandwich named after you. Although, I guess technically this is a spice level. for the sandwich, but still. We have the big jerk who needs to shut the cluck up.
All right, guys, here we go. Shut the cluck up. Even the lady that was serving us, she's like, "Are you serious? You're doing that?" So I got my ranch. Gonna get my ranch ready to pour on there. It looks crazy hot, man. I leave my fork there. Okay.
It might have been difficult for you to hear, but Carol in the background was telling Ken that he needs to show us what's in the sandwich. Unfortunately, for the longest time, I used to leave Carol alone because I didn't feel that she was really doing anything wrong. But I've come to realize that she actually has been all this time because she condones what Ken does. She eggs him on. She goads him into doing this. And it doesn't seem like she gives a crap on all the vile things that he does or says. That makes her an accomplice to Ken. And as such, she no longer has immunity as far as I'm concerned. She is guilty by association.
I'm afraid to touch this thing. I'm gonna be in pain. I'm gonna put this pickle. Oh, I've got coleslaw on it. You can do a close-up of that.
Yeah, because who hasn't seen coleslaw on top of a sandwich before? You and your pointless close-up nonsense. A chicken sandwich is a chicken sandwich is a chicken sandwich. Not much has changed in the past several years that they've become so popular, but you have to show the close-up.
I think there's pickles underneath there. I can see a pickle right there. I'm gonna put that pickle on here as well, though. Okay.
At least the duttering old doofus didn't regale us for the millionth time about how I'm so glad that I love pickles now because I used to hate pickles. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, we definitely have to check that little clip out a little slower and a little closer. Look at those triple chins just flap in the wind. He claims to be losing weight, but that thing's getting larger by the second.
Oh my God. They don't cheap out on the chicken. Look at the size of that. It's gooing out the side. Lots of goo.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Calling the sauce goo is not right. It is unappealing. Quit treating your audience, which is made up of adults, like they're infants. This whole infantile nonsense that you use on your channel just makes you look ridiculous.
Wow, what a mess. Yeah, lots of sauce.
It's so unnecessary for you to have to remove the bottom of the bun to show us the sauce. Like, you're already complaining, it's so messy. Oh my God. And then you just compound that by having to dissect the chicken sandwich.
Woo!
What in the fuck was that? Seriously, you did that in the middle of a restaurant? Oh my God, Ken, You are a doofus of epic proportions.
Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Shut the clock up.
You want to yell it any louder in the busy restaurant, Ken, to disturb the customers in the back that may not have heard you? Yeah, that's what you totally do in a restaurant. You sit down, you get your food, and you start yelling out nonsense. How about you just shut the fuck up, eat your meal like a normal person, and fuck off? People don't come there so that they have to listen to your goddamn commentary as you film them without their consent, without their permission, for your monetized YouTube channel.
Oh,
I smell bullshit.
Something's going on. I can smell it.
Yes, it's a very distinct smell. It's a smell of bullshit.
I smell something.
Bullshit.
I wasn't born on a farm, but I do know bullshit when I smell it, and I gotta say, that is some bullshit.
They smell like a pile of bullshit!
Bullshit.
It sounds like bullshit.
That's some bullshit!
When do you anticipate doing this?
No, that's some pure, deep bullshit.
See, now that's some bullshit.
Everything that guy just says, bullshit. Thank you.
That's fucking bullshit!
Hey! Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
No shit, man. Don't bullshit me. Bullshit. 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 Bullshit! You said so! It's all bullshit!
But it all was bullshit. Bullshit! It was a goddamn joke.
Pardon me, but that's bullshit.
That's bullshit!
And when I think of you,
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit!
I hope you fucking choke.
didn't it touch my tongue? Very peppery.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock.
Well, no shit.
Jesus Christ, no shit, Sherlock.
No shit, Sherlock.
No shit, Sherlock.
No shit, Sherlock.
Oh, no, that was another guy. His name was Shit Sherlock. First name, no.
No shit, Sherlock.
No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock!
Whoa, it's starting to hit. It's almost like you gotta eat really fast to get it. Actually, great one. The flavor of it, it tastes like somebody's put too much spices on your chicken. The flavor of it, I bet Carol's tastes way better than that. So I'm hoping I get to that sauce real soon. Here we go. I'm gonna have some pickle on this one.
Ooh la la.
Once again, what a friggin' idiot. The whole ooh la la thing that you do, Ken, where you're making a phallic joke, is asinine. I don't know why your 57-year-old brain thinks that pickles, hot dogs, or any other foods that are along those lines, whether they're shaped like a you-know-what, or the name is a synonym for a you-know-what, you have to insert that joke. It's the same thing with your whole toasted buns bullshit, or I'm honestly surprised that you didn't fit in a chicken breast joke to put an ooh la la moment in. Like, we all know how thighs and legs and breasts are apparently sexualized things for you. Like, all I'm thinking now is the old joke, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Neither. Ken Domik did, because he looks at a chicken, sees breasts, legs, and thighs, and he thinks, ooh la la.
Oh, that's better. Got some flavor of the chicken on that one. So far, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Again, so far. I'm going to put some ranch on there. Wipe away some of the evidence.
Yes, Ken, because for the majority of this video, the second you started eating that chicken sandwich, there was two things that you did throughout the entirety of the eating portion of this video. One was not wiping your face very often, so you were sitting there in full view of the entire restaurant with crap all over your face. And the second thing was you chewing with your mouth open the entire fucking time. The entire time. 95% of the time, your mouth was open. That is gross.
Ooh, it's really starting to pick up. My tongue is on fire. My nose is running like crazy. Got the ranch. My eyes are watering. Can you see my eyes?
Here we have Mr. Magoo playing it up for the camera, making sure that he gets Carol to do a close-up of his ugly mug so that he can show off his teary eyes. Oh, poor Ken. He's eating a spicy chicken sandwich, and he's crying. Only because his YouTube channel is going down the drain.
Oh, yeah. It's a typical burning glass scratching your tongue off.
See? More acting, making grunting noises and facial expressions and moving around in his chair so that he hopes that people in the restaurant will see that he's in such agony doing this challenge, even though it's not really a challenge. He decided to do this himself. He just wants to be a spectacle because he likes the spotlight on him. I had originally had the intention to bypass a fair amount of the eating portion just because of how gross it was, and to cut down on time of the video. But I decided that this was so cringe that it had to be shown in its entirety, because it just makes Ken look like a giant buffoon.
The pickles are helping. The coleslaw is helping.
Oh yeah, Ken? Is the coleslaw helping? Maybe if you tried chewing what's in your mouth while it's closed, swallowing, and then talking, we might be able to understand you. Instead of being gross and doing it with chewed up food, you know, packed in there because of the massive bites that you take, with stuff all over your filthy face. And we haven't even got to the part where you're talking and food particles come flying out of it, as always. Or as I like to call them, regurgitated projectiles.
That bun is helping. This is gonna burn for the next hour. Oh. Food's flying out of my mouth.
Yes, it was, and I didn't even remember that you made mention of it. But I'm sorry, everybody. Let's go in for a closer look of this disgustingness that is Ken Doofus.
Woo. Great tune. Carol put it on a tripod so she can start enjoying her huge tenders.
The inconsiderate doofus made Carol film him for 5+ minutes, scarfing down his sandwich in the most disgusting, gluttonous way, before she finally got to start eating her meal. But that's typical Ken Doofus behavior. He uses everybody else to do his bidding, and perfect strangers become his props.
Oh, that looks way better. Oh, that's so hot. Weirdly enough, it's not as hot as that burrito I had, but I am starting to get the dizzy spell.
See, the doofus is going to say, it's because of the spicy food that I'm dizzy. Kind of the same way that he said after his carnivore stunt, that when he went to the Texas Roadhouse and ate the buns and butter for the first time in over 30 days, he said that he was getting high and loopy. The reason why you might be feeling dizzy is because of the sweating that you would be doing. So it means that you aren't drinking enough fluids. That is probably the reason that you might feel dizzy. Or because of your poor health that we've all pointed out.
It's really starting to affect my trachea.
Whoa, Ken Doofus is trying to show off that he has a vocabulary game. Bravo! You just made my sphincter twitch, Ken. I'm in shock. That was sarcasm if you didn't catch it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm starting to get dizzy.
You don't have to eat it all.
That's not you. Oh, really hot.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Oh my gosh. Ah.
That's just what everybody came to Hattie B's to see. A 57-year-old man eating a spicy chicken sandwich with crap all over his head, headbanging to the beat of a song. Good job, Ken. Good job.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. The nose is runny. When you start getting to the thicker parts of the chicken, it really actually tastes good. Besides the burning your face off part. And the ranch, yeah, definitely add the ranch to it.
In typical Ken fashion, though, when they were ordering, he actually stole his wife's sauce. How many chicken sandwich places do you know that offer you a sauce on the side? It usually comes on the sandwich. If you ordered like chicken nuggets or chicken strips or tenders, that's when you get a sauce. I'm honestly surprised Carol didn't give him crap for stealing his sauce the way that she did when he tried to steal her bacon and when he tried to steal her drink. This is just another prime example of the whole me aspect to Ken's personality.
It helps with the heat, helps with the flavor.
All his hooting and grunting noises that he was making, along with the jazz hand shaking that he was doing to try and get people to pay attention to him, that he was in such pain while he was trying to create drama for the video, was so uncalled for. It was just completely nonsense. And I know that there was another clip somewhere where food particles had flown out of his mouth, but for the life of me, I can't seem to find it, but I just wanted to mention that here.
Maybe 2 more bites. Oh my God.
This was the moment where you could tell Ken was sizing up that piece of sandwich in his hand. He said 2 more bites, but he was considering if there was enough space in his mouth to just shove that whole thing in. He's done that before, but that would have been so gross to see here, given the fact that he was chewing with his mouth open the entire time. Notice how the roll of paper towel slowly started edging its way towards Ken. I think that was Carol's hinting to Ken that maybe he should consider grabbing some to wipe his dirty, dirty face off.
Last bite. Alright. I'm gonna put more ranch on there. I'm gonna give this last crazy.
Do you speak English?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Shut the clock up bite to all those men and women out there who love to watch my videos at 1 o'clock in the morning. We don't know why you do, but you do. This last shut the clock up bite is just for you.
I think the disgusting doofus right there just burped and tried to make it as if nothing, no sound had come out of his orifice as he starts to shake and convulse.
There you go. There you go.
Need another one?
Yeah.
See? Even more needless hooting in a packed restaurant. Get some manners, Ken.
Oh. Okay. That is officially the hottest chicken sandwich I've ever eaten in my life. And it's pretty comparable to that burrito I had that almost killed me in my car. What I liked about the burrito was the flavors. Oh, I think it was called the bang bang shrimp. That really helped. My tongue's still on fire. It's burning here now and in my stomach. And I've got all these fries to eat. Oh, they're so hot. Let's eat some beans. Oh, I hope.
By all means, Ken. Let's be as disturbing as humanly possible in Hattie B's. With your yelling for the camera, and your hooting, and your hollering, and your, waving your head and hands and facial expressions and all that nonsense that you were doing in this video. That's what everybody came there for. You were the entertainment.
Oh yeah. Black Eyed Peas. Great band, good food.
You need to shut the fuck up.
I think I'm gonna regret this later on. Oh my God. When you get the dizzy spells, you feel like you're gonna faint. I've heard about people fainting on some hot things. I guess I can see why. Ugh. It's slowly subsiding. Those are awesome. I think the last time I was here, I had the pimento macaroni and cheese, mac and cheese, and it was pretty good, but it was spicy too. So, come to the conclusion. Fantastic sandwich, crazy hot. They're not kidding when there's a warning on it. And I'm really looking forward to this because I remember having this. They gave us 2 spoons, but you can't have that, could you?
As if you were willing to share the banana pudding with your wife, even if she could have it, Ken. We all know that it was just for you. And just for you.
Oh, I love Paul's pudding. It is so creamy, so tasty, sweet, rich, and yummy. There's a huge chunk of banana. If you are going to try this, get some Paul's pudding to help calm the taste buds, calm the esophagus, the stomach lining. So I'm going to try and finish everything off. Paul's sauce is dripped onto my fries. Oh, why did I do that? I think they dusted the fries too a little bit with something. Because they're crazy hot. I need to get some water.
There she blows!
I'm very happy I survived. I'm so happy that I completed it. Because there's nothing worse than starting one of these things and bailing on it.
But bailing is what your channel is all about. Carnivore, you bailed on. Intermittent fasting, you bailed on. Weight loss, you bailed on. Ken and Carol stealth camping videos or food adventures, or whatever the hell you were calling that, you bailed on. Because anything that fails to meet the view counts and financial gain that you were hoping to make from it, you bail on the second it doesn't pan out.
Again, Paul's vanilla curry still stands as the hottest thing I ever tried because we had to stop eating it. This was doable. Still hurt. I polish this off and I'll see you guys outside. Cheers.
Le who? The her.
All right, guys. Ken gets the Clean Plate Award once again.
Baby all done. Baby all done. Baby all done. Baby all done. Ken is a baby and he cleared off his plate and he has to tell us about it and give himself an award to make him feel special because he wasn't loved enough as a child. Did I get that right, Ken? Or maybe you were loved too much as a child and you need this reinforcement.
Well, there you go, guys. I finally mustered up the courage to do the Shut the Cluck Up here in Nashville, the hot chicken sandwich. I suggest you guys give it a shot next time you're in Nashville. Talk to you later.
Well, this was by far, in my opinion, the worst video, or at least the grossest video, that Ken has put on his channel. Besides his drunken live streams that he used to do way back in the day, where he would puke into a bucket on camera. As I pointed out multiple times, he ate with his mouth open literally the entirety of this video. He had food flying out of his mouth, and he even acknowledged it. He had sauces on both sides of his face, sitting there, and instead of grabbing a napkin to wipe it off so other people that were trying to eat their meals did not have to see that grossness, he just left it on full display because I think he wanted to use it as a, I guess, prop for his video. That's literally what it was. The messier his face was, the more moaning and groaning and grunting he was doing, and head shaking and hand waving, the more he probably felt people thought that he was doing some amazing job with a challenge that he gave himself. Carol was goading him on the entire time. When he said that he had to eat it all, she said, "No, you don't." And he, was retorting back, "Yes, he does." She was filming him. She was giving him advice. I don't know why she puts up with this nonsense. As I said, she is an accomplice to this. Her husband's actions reflect poorly on her inaction. Ken says that when he does these videos and films in places without their permission, he's doing it for his viewers, but that he's also doing it to showcase the restaurant. I'm sorry. He is doing neither of those things. All he does for these restaurants is gives them a bad reputation because people don't go out to eat there with the intention of being, secretly filmed and put on YouTube. There were multiple minors seen in the video with their faces on full display. Ken did not blur them, and he hasn't been doing that for a couple of weeks now. I think that he feels the heat died down on his secret filming, and when maybe YouTube was getting on his case, that's when he decided to use the editing tool on YouTube to blur some faces in some of his Florida, like Jacksonville videos. But since then, he has gone back to his old behavior of just showcasing random strangers and putting them on the internet without their permission, which technically there are legalities to that. Ken wants to call these videos hate. It is not hate. It is criticism based on his inability to think about others and do the right thing. Ken, until you start doing the right thing, we are going to keep pointing out everything you are doing wrong. But this is just my take, whether you agree or disagree, or whether you feel that I've just been too repetitive. I've explained that repetition both annoys Ken, but it also causes him to actually make a change every now and again. The problem is, he does it briefly and then gets lazy. I digress, though. So until next time, this is KDDE signing out. Have a good one, be well, and please don't do anything that Ken would do. The Ken Domik Dissemination Expose channel would like to take a moment to thank its loyal KDDE community builders for their support of the channel. If you would like to see the channel continue to grow and offer new and unique content, then please consider hitting that join button. With a little bit of help from a whole lot of people, the sky is the limit on what can be done to combat the scourge of YouTube that is Ken Doofus. The one thing Ken Doofus hates to see is the channel gaining members. For just $1.99 per month, you can really piss Ken Doofus off.